Hey YouTube! So in my apology vlog that I made yesterday, I mentioned that I was going to make a recap of this week's Glee. I'm wearing my Glee shirt just for this episode. I seem to have a lot of shirts that express what I love. But okay, so I took notes during the episode, so here they go. So the beginning scene is already talking about West Side Story, the musical that they're doing at their school. And what he said, there's like 5 days till opening. Okay, Rachel's still on book. Okay, any director I've ever worked with, if you were still on book, even like 2 weeks into rehearsal, that was a no. So I was very irked by that. Okay, so this is the episode where they all decide if they're gonna have sex with each other. Not like an orgy or anything, but you know, like Blaine and Kurt decide, and Rachel and Finn decide that they're gonna do it too. So while Blaine and Kurt are having their conversation about waiting and stuff, it's so awkward. Like, you can see Kurt's like terrified and Blaine's like, oh yeah, I don't want to have sex or anything, but yes, he does. Yeah. Okay, so this might upset a lot of people, but I am not a fan of the Warblers at all. I usually, and it kind of upsets me too, because usually I love a cappella groups, but they're just, during rehearsal they do One of Your Own Kind, and I think that's the name of the song. I could be wrong, but you'll know what I mean. And I think it's amazing. Santana and Rachel do an amazing job with that song. And Santana makes for a great Anita, but I think she would be a better Maria too. Like, I hate kind of when it's a show like that and they blind cast it. I mean, it's very apparent that Maria must be Puerto Rican or Spanish, you know, that's okay too. And that Tony has to be a white guy, because that's just where the tension is in this musical. So that made me a little bit, but we did that too when we did it. I mean, our Maria was Puerto Rican and our Tony was white, but the rest of the cast, it was very wishy-washy. It was mixed. I think it's awesome that Artie tried to help Coach Beast become a more confident person with her, who likes her and stuff, because that one coach obviously liked her. She just didn't know how to accept it because of how she's been treated her whole life. When you face that much rejection, it becomes who you are. You think that's what's going to happen every single time. And that's society's fault. Society needs to stop. They tick me off. Just because you're different doesn't mean you should be treated different. I think his name is Chang. That's what I'm going to call the Asian guy for this. But I think he's awesome for standing by his dream and sticking up to his father about not wanting to be a doctor, but wanting to be a dancer. Because he is one hell of a dancer. Just saying. Okay, so I thought the gay bar was a bit weird. It was a very toned down gay bar. I'm used to, like, when I see shows, like Queer as Folk, okay, has an amazing gay scene. I think it was very appropriate for the channel. I don't think Fox would have done anything more with it. Of course, I didn't recognize that it was Karofsky he starts talking to, but I'm glad that conversation went how it did. Like, Kurt could have ran away, or Karofsky could have beaten him up there. But, you know, the fact that Karofsky's even there and he's being who he is really says a lot. And the part where he says that he's going to do this at his own pace, and this is high school, and that's not who he wants to be right now, but he will. You know, I respect Kurt for respecting that. And I love that part. That was like probably one of my favorite scenes of the whole episode, was that right there. And he wants to just do it with Kurt. I think Kurt is totally in the right for rejecting him. Sorry, your first time should at least be special. Even if you're with a special person, it should be special. It shouldn't just be a drunken encounter that, like he said, you probably won't even remember. I loved Artie's speech, and I kind of am happy that the group came out and congratulated him and thanked him for being such an amazing director. Because he really needed that, because his confidence was low and he felt like he had done the show shame, which he didn't. He did an amazing job just from what I saw. And oh, I love that they did a theater circle. Like, we did one when I was in school, and we would cross our arms and put up our right leg, and we would all send each other energy, and we'd squeeze each other's hands and send it all the way around. And then we go 1, 2, 3, break a leg, and we'd all break at the same time. So to see sort of the same tradition in Glee was awesome. I thought America was beautiful. Ugh, the choreography for that was... Oh, that's the one that has the amazing choreography. Sorry. It was beautiful. All the reds and stuff, and I just love that I know that musical as well. So I knew what was happening, and I know how to talk about it and stuff. When Rachel and Finn finally decide to do it, I thought it was really funny because I heard from somebody else with the book, said that in an interview she said that he was really sweaty, and I laughed during the first scene because I thought that's where, you know, that would happen. But since it didn't, which I'm glad it didn't because I'm glad she was honest, but it just made me giggle when I saw that they were together every single time throughout the episode. I'm so glad that Blaine apologized to Kurt because he deserves to be special because he's a special person. Like, he didn't settle for anyone at school. He ran away from school when he came back. He fought his fears. He, you know, he deserves someone who's awesome, and Blaine is awesome, especially for being a straight guy playing a gay guy. I'm just saying. So I love their reconcile and their decide to actually go do the merriment. Okay, I was a bit, when I heard that it was going to be Kurt and Blaine and Rachel and Finn, I was like, whoa, 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 that's too much sex in one house. Because they live in the same house, Kurt and, you know, Finn. So I'm kind of glad that they weren't in the same house doing it, because that would have been awkward. Okay, so I think that's all the notes I had. But I thought the episode, I just think the season's kind of boring. I don't know about you guys, but it's not got as much pizzazz as usual. I hope it gets better. And oh, I missed Sue in this episode. Like, where was she? She wasn't in this episode at all, but neither was Sue, so I kind of missed last week's episode, so if you know what happened to Sue, please let me know. Yeah, that was my little spiel about Glee. I hope you liked it. Maybe I'll do another one. Or another show. I watch so much TV and movies, it's not even funny. So I watched The New Girl and Raising Hope as well on the same channel. So I'll see you like Friday. I think I'm gonna make my Caitlin Get Serious on Friday. Let me know what your favorite song from Glee is in the comments, like what they've done so far. I think mine might be Defying Gravity, but the version with Kurt and Rachel, not the one that they do in the show, the one that you have to buy. I think that's awesome. Okay, see you on Friday or Saturday. Not sure yet. Bye.